Welcome back. I'm getting ready to ship this steering box back, but I wanted to do a quick video before I did so to show you guys something that I ran into here that kind of caused me a little bit of a problem, definitely some time setbacks. And you may have seen me talk about this briefly in a video I did on steering linkage for a second gen Ram 2000 to 2002. This is the steering box out of that truck. So what happened here is this steering box failed in the way that every steering box for a Cummins truck that I've really experienced has failed. I'm sure they do fail in other ways, but something breaks inside of this box, and I haven't really taken it apart to see what, and allows there to be slop inside of it. Sometimes, like this one, they will pop and click as you turn side to side. That is something inside of here that's broke loose that shouldn't be. Now for the issue I had with this. This box is upside down right now. So in the truck, this is pointing down. It's where your pitman arm attaches to. This is where your steering shaft out of the truck connects. So this would be your driver's side frame rail to the inside, pitman arm, steering shaft. Lines are up under here, all packaged up. I already had this thing like bagged up and almost ready to drop in the mail, but I didn't because I wanted to do this video first. Now, here's the issue I had. If you have a Cummins powered truck with a factory gearbox, a factory steering gearbox, it will take just over 4 turns to go all the way from lock to lock. So what that means is if you turn all the way to the left as far as it'll go, and then count the number of turns it takes to go all the way to the right, the factory steering gearboxes take 4 turns. The half-ton trucks take 3. And they're actually like 4 1/4 and 3 1/4, but whatever. So V10s, diesels, the heavy-duty trucks, they had 4 turn. The light duty trucks had 3 turn. What's it matter? When you add the extra weight of the Cummins engine or the V10, it puts more stress on this steering gearbox. It also puts more stress on you, the driver, as you turn it. Now, what is going to effectively change? Your overall turning distance changes. When you go from this 4-turn box down to a 3-turn box, your truck, if you are in a parking lot, it will turn quicker. If you're trying to get into a parking spot in the city, it may actually be a little bit nicer to drive. But if you get out on the highway, this slower turning gearbox, so it takes more turns on the steering, it takes more turning of the steering wheel to get the same amount of turn out of the pitman arm. What that translates to is a couple of things. One, this 4-turn box is stronger. Okay, so you've got the extra weight of the Cummins or the extra weight of the V10. This box is going to hold up better. The other thing that you've got with the 4-turn is it's going to be more stable at speed. So if you're cruising down the highway at 75, 80 mile an hour, this box is probably going to feel a little bit nicer to drive, make the truck feel just a little bit better. A little bit less twitchy. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because every single gearbox I got through normal remanufactured sources is incorrect. Every single gearbox I checked was 3 turns lock to lock. So I got this gearbox out. I should have checked it before I put the new one in. I did not. I checked this one before I took it out. Before I disconnected it, I just turned the wheel all the way and noticed that it was a 4-turn unit. So I know this one was a factory gearbox. The truck has like 200,000 on it. It's not unreasonable for this to be wore out at this point. If you've watched my channel at all, you know I don't generally support products or anything like that. If somebody has something really unique, maybe I'll give them a shout out. There are a couple of companies that remanufacture these steering boxes that have the correct 4 turns. The one that I went with does have that. Unfortunately, it was a mail order type of deal. It took me a while to get, and now I've got to ship it back to get my core back. So all of that takes time. Plus, I've got like $70 into shipping, somewhere around there. So it is what it is. I wanted to make the truck right. The whole point of everything that I was doing on that truck was to make it drive better, which it does. Drives fantastic. And part of that is the fact that I got the proper steering box with the correct number of turns. So I guess that's pretty much it. Chrysler, FCA, whatever you call them now, no longer makes the steering box. They no longer manufacture the steering box. It is not available from your dealership. I guess that's about it. I'm willing to bet that if you are watching this video, there's a fair chance you have a second-gen Cummins powered truck in your life. And if this steering box has been replaced, I would guess that it's probably wrong. So you can check it pretty easy. Go out, count how many turns it takes to go from full lock to full lock, and you'll know if you have the right box or not. If you have a 3-turn unit in there and it's not bad, is there any reason to run out and change it for a 4-turn? Probably not. But if that one goes bad and you have the option to get a 4-turn, I would take it. So throughout this video, I've referred to these as 3- and 4-turn. There's actually a ratio difference inside the box, and that I can't tell you off the top of my head. I think the 3-turn is like a 15-to-1 ratio, and the 4-turn is like an 18.5, something like that, but don't quote me. But that's what gives it the different number of turns. So that's it for this one. Hopefully this is something you will find useful. I didn't really find any information on it. That's why I'm making the video. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you later.